This is a land of dreams and madness. Children's stories come to life.
Hello there. Oh, 1 second. How are you guys doing? I know it's late, doing a late night live stream, and I guess I just wanted to give my thoughts and reaction to episode 8 of Skeleton Crew. It was pretty lackluster in my opinion. I mean, to be fair, I did start out liking the show. The show started out great for me. Episodes 1 through 3 I loved. They were, I mean, episode 3 was a little I feel like Kim should have been Hondo, and I'm going to drive that home that this show dropped the ball. They should have had Hondo. Burt Creations, what up? What up? Long time no see. Freaking, but episode 4, 5, 6, they spent pretty much on like the same 2 planets, and it kind of brought the show to a grinding halt to me. Episode 7, I liked, but you can tell they filmed episode 7 as like an hour-long episode and split it up. I'm just tired, my boy. Friggin', I still got the same amount of Jameson in my bottle that I've had. But yeah, episode 7, you could tell, was filmed like as an hour-long episode and was cut halfway through, because episode 8 picks up literally right after episode 7. And episode 7 was pretty good. I like that. I liked how Jod like really flipped the switch and was like being an asshole. Episode 8, I do like how he was even more of an asshole. In my opinion, I don't even know really what to compare him to. If you're tired, then go to bed. No, don't tell me how to live my life. But episode, I might have to rewatch it again because I'm gonna do a video for Tales talking episodes 4, basically the rest of the series. And but yeah, this one, it just like on Gazer's stream like 20 minutes ago, they didn't really explain much like what happened to Jod. Why didn't the New Republic like stay and help them? Watch your tone, young man. Me too. You ate too many jelly beans and now you're crashing. What happened to just eat candy and it'll wake you up. But I forgot what I was talking about before I read the comments, but we did get to find out that Jod was in fact a Jedi, because he wasn't just making stuff come to him. He actually force pushed somebody and was stopping things with the Force. So that was pretty cool. I do not agree. You take it back. I don't agree with the fact, and I could be wrong. Sean even brought it up to me that his master could have been an Order 66 survivor and found him afterwards, kind of like how Kanan and Ezra found each other, which I would be okay with. But if he was found, say, right before the end of Revenge of the Sith, or like right before Anakin turns, if that's the case, I'm so sick and tired of these Order 66 survivors. I don't understand why we can't just get Force sensitive people. it's I love Revenge of the Sith. I love the prequels, but good lord, man, the only thing I want to see from Order 66 now at this point is Anakin going ham in the Jedi Temple. Gunner's first mate. Yeah, I know this isn't necessarily Star Wars or well, Skeleton Crew, but I am looking forward to Spaceballs 2, and it's just gonna be awesome. But yeah, freaking the show kind of ended weirdly. I mean, that they got a little too close to killing Neil for my comfort, and I didn't like that. I didn't like the fact that Hondo didn't show up at all. Now that I've talked about it for a while with everybody over on Gazer's stream and talking about it now, I think I gave the episode like a 7. It's honestly like a 5 or a 6 at this point. Better spill the beans. Bro, if Dark Helmet made a cameo, I would have probably cried laughing on stream. So Nerd Gazer is gonna go back to just me and no. But why don't you like Spaceballs, man? That's like, I mean, it's not like the first Star Wars parody that's Hardware Wars, but that's such a great movie. Something's wrong with you, Bricks. Something's wrong with you. But episode 8 genuinely is like a 5 or a 6 now that I've talked about it. I'm gonna rewatch the episodes tomorrow before I do the video on Tales talking about episodes 4 through 8. But yeah, overall the show was pretty fun. It didn't add anything. It didn't destroy lore. I guess it was like a palate cleanser, if that's kind of the best way I can put it. But unfortunately, according to the Nielsen ratings, there's a whole video from Star Wars Theory that you guys can go watch. I don't know shit about TV numbers or anything like that, but apparently this show rating wise did a lot worse than The Acolyte. Not like Rotten Tomatoes score and audience score and stuff like that. Like minutes watched. So it definitely got the Solo treatment because that came out after The Last Jedi, and this came out after the last show. So you could definitely, it's a complete, that's what makes it great. That's why it's so Bricks. Come on now. Hold on. You're gonna sit here and tell me freaking Barf. I forgot, I always want to call him Star Lord. Freaking Dark Helmet. Yogurt. You're gonna sit here and tell me that you don't love the corniness of that movie? You're crazy. You're absolutely crazy. Your dad has never seen the film. You're gonna show it to him. My mom thinks it's dumb. Your stepmom loves it. But yeah, Skeleton Crew, pretty much a decent little palate cleanser. You know, you tried one wine, you take a sip of water, and you're trying another wine type shit. You know, the last show before this was a really shitty fucking feet tasting wine, and so this is like the little sip of water. You know, rinse it out your mouth type shit. So overall, Skeleton Crew gets about it's about a 7.5 out of 10 from me. This episode, terrible. It wasn't terrible, it was good, just not what I expected at all. I didn't really touch on this, but the supervisor kind of pissed me off. the fact that it was just a droid. So yeah, I was really hoping that, cuz it started sprouting legs, so I was hoping that maybe it would, turn into some big battle against the not sitting, I'm standing on it. Oh my Bricks, you threw me off my train of thought. God dang it. Spaceballs is supposed to be corny and exactly. Exactly. It's like Bricks, I know you're old enough for this movie. One of the best mockumentary movies ever made. Clerks. It's so corny, it's hilarious. I love it. One of my favorite movies ever. And yes, that is signed by Jay uh Jay and Silent Bob, Kevin Smith and Jay Muse. We've lost the beeps. Boop, boop, boop. The pleeps. I forgot what he did for the pleeps and the creeps. Yeah, episode 8, pretty lackluster. It wasn't my favorite. It was good, but just not. I remember. I remember now. I remember. I thought it was gonna be like some big ass like all out brawl against like a giant droid, like spider droid type thing, which would have been way cooler than the supervisor just dying. And I told Sean in the watch party that when they let down the barrier, it reminded me of like the Nintendo DS cartridges, how they came in like the big old uh the big case, and then you just had that little tiny square cartridge. What? 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 What's wrong? What's wrong? What did Kevin Smith do to you? If you're referring to his movie Tusk, I don't have an argument there. That was just a really, really disturbing movie, and nobody go watch that. Do not even look it up. Do not even look it up. I promise you, it's not worth the time. It's not worth the time. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on real quick and just kind of give my reaction, thoughts, and kind of a review of the series season finale. Do we know if we're getting a season 2? I know they want to make a season 2, but when I looked it up on the watch party, well, John Watts and everybody said that they wanted to make a story that people could feel would be content basically with a season 1. And I'm fine with one season. I mean, if the kids like are older and stuff like that and they pop up in a future project, go for it, man. I'm not against that, but I don't feel the need for a season 2. I don't really want a season 2, if that makes sense. I really don't know what more they could add to the story. It's the sugar rush. You have the energy to keep talking. Sean, I'm not a big fan of the first Thor movie. If we watch Ragnarok, maybe. Or maybe we could get my first reaction to Love and Thunder because I've never seen that movie. Or The Dark World, but I really don't want to watch that movie because I've heard too much shit about it. But yeah, just you hope we get a season 2. What would they do for season 2? Like that's like nothing. I can't even think of like what they could add to it. I mean, like, I hate to say it. I really, really, really hate to say it because they could just adapt the Plagueis novel, and that's what they need to do. But if the Acolyte had been renewed for a season 2 and they went the direction of Chimere being venomous and Plagueis. No, because the timeline is all fucked up. Well, unless they jump ahead. I don't know how long mutants can live for. Let's look that up, actually. How long do the Unilist live? Holy fuck, there's no confirmed lifespan. It's generally assumed that they have a lifespan comparable to humans, meaning they could live for around 70 to 80 years on average. I'm assuming if you're a force sensitive mutant like Plagueis, I'm assuming you could be like Yoda, be a couple hundred years old. But yeah, if the Acolyte had gone with the season 2 and they went in the direction of Plagueis stalking Venomous and, leading up to young Palpatine, that would have been cool because I can think of different. Well, I could basically just rewrite the entire Acolyte show, but I don't know what we could get for a season 2 of Skeleton Crew. Love and Thunder, you love that film. Dark World was amazing. I don't know, man. I hear a lot of bad shit about that. And hold up, isn't Thor the one where what's it called? God dang, that like everything's like on an angle, like everything's filmed in a Dutch angle. I'm gonna be watching like this. Yoda was like 900. Yeah, he's for 800 years my own order I kept. That was Sean, I already know you're typing in the comments. Yes, you do the best Yoda impression of me, you, and Darth. But yeah, I don't know. I'm content with the season, with just a single season. If they do something like Tales of the Jedi, maybe, show like little shorts, I'd be fine with that. But I don't necessarily feel the need for a second season unless they bring in Hondo. But yeah. That's about it for this one. What? What? You may have remembered the line that Jar Jar said when he was performing his Sith alchemy, his Sith techniques, and making the entire Senate vote Palpatine into power. But I'm sorry. You're my friend and I love you, but your Jar Jar impression was like me doing Yoda. She's doing all right. She's visiting my sister right now. She got an appointment down in Florida, so listen, it's all out of love. It's all out of love. But like you said, it's been like what, 10 years since you had done his impression? But yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to all 4 of you guys watching. I'm gonna go watch the I almost fucked up the movie. I almost said The Godfather. Not watching that tonight, but I am not on stream or anything, but I'm about to go watch Scarface for the first time. So Gazer does. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man! But peace, Bricks. Peace, Sean. Shout out to all 4 of you guys watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Get Bricks to 500 subscribers in the next 2 days if you guys want her to open up 4 hobby boxes of Topps Kenobi cards. It's Kenobi cards, right? Go watch Gazer's stream towards the end, and we talk about it there. But yeah, let's go ahead. Can't be a live stream without doing the little thing here. Use code SWN00 Star Wars Gazer at Rebel Scum Art and Apparel for 15% off your entire order. You can go to Sabres Pro and use Gazer. I was using the wrong code. I was using Gazer 10, and I think advertising Gazer 10. Do not use Gazer 10. Use the one on the screen because I'm a dumbass. Get 10% off your entire order. This is what I had. Ignore the last part, but you can also use SWN00 at Sabres Pro and get 10% off your entire order. No problem. Go subscribe to her and go watch her videos because she worked really hard on all those advent calendar unboxings, and you're a trooper for that. Yes, Sean, I know. I noticed it when I was editing the video today. I was, oh, really? I called it the Youngling Slayer? Not just once, twice. Fucking twice. But yeah, go check out those websites. Go check out Bricks, Obi-Wan, Daisy Dork, Star Wars Gazer, Galactic Cantina, Pop the Bounty Collector. There's so fucking many people. Beyond the Dune Sea, Blore on Mandalore. Basically, if you go onto my, like, I don't know if I have my subscriptions public, but basically, if you go on them, like any of my following tabs on Insta for Tales or Star Wars Nerd, you'll find all the people that we always have on, that we're always supporting. So go check them out, check me out, and may the Force be with you always. Peace.
No, the Force is my ally. That's all I need.